Welcome to today's edition of the show podcast.
The bright stars of winter are gathered in the western half of the early evening sky before their annual departures, starting with Rigel's exit in early May and ending with Pollux and Castor by early July. Surrounded by these luminaries, well up in the west at dusk in April, Mars slips between the horn tips of Taurus before mid-month and passes into Gemini before month's end. The first evening of the month of Ramadan offers a chance to view a one-day-old moon just after sunset on April 12. A close pairing of Mercury and Venus before it sets in the west-northwest, barely 35 minutes after sunset on April 25, will also challenge observers. Thereafter, Mercury improves rapidly, reaching its peak altitude in mid-May. Leisurely Venus will peak more than 6 months later, in late November-early December. On April mornings, in the east-southeast to southeast, Jupiter dominates, with Saturn not far to its upper right. In evening mid-twilight, as April begins, the brightest objects are Sirius, the dog star, in the south-southwest, and Capella, the mother goat star, high in the northwest. These stars mark the southern and northern apices of the huge winter hexagon. In clockwise order from Sirius, find Procyon, Pollux and Castor, Capella, Aldebaran, Rigel, 'Rigel and back to Sirius. Mars fading from magnitude +1. 3 to +1. 6 in April is well up in the west at dusk all month while moving eastward against the star background by 0.6 degrees daily. Look nightly around dates when Mars lines up with or passes very near stars, and you'll notice its motion easily. Between April 12 and 13, Mars passes between Beta and Zeta Tauri, stars of second and third magnitude 8 degrees apart, marking the tips of the bull's horns. Between April 28 and May 2, Mars passes within 2.4 degrees north of Eta and Mu of Gemini, a pair of third magnitude stars 1.9 degrees apart, marking Castor's foot. On April 30, Mars will appear 2. 5 degrees from each star. The events of April 28 to May 2 are best appreciated with binoculars just after twilight ends. Venus passed superior conjunction on far side of the Sun on the night of March 25. Each week, Venus moves only 1 degree farther from the Sun, so even at the end of April, it will set at evening mid-twilight, only 43 minutes after sunset. Mercury passes superior conjunction on April 18, following Venus by 24 days, but the innermost planet's speed makes it emerge into visibility much more rapidly, boosted by its crossing north of Earth's orbit plane on April 22 and passage through perihelion of its orbit on April 27. Binoculars will be needed to view the conjunction of Mercury and Venus on April 25, just 1.2 degrees apart and only 8 degrees from the Sun. With the pair setting only 36 to 38 minutes after sunset. To observe this challenging event, pick a location with an unobstructed view toward the west-northwest where you can still see the Sun when it's very